Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith, and our match today comes from the Premier League. And the match for you today, Swansea City against West Bromwich Albion.
Swansea City. Swansea City line up today. Number 13, Christopher Northam. Number 26, Kyle Norton. Number 33, Federico Fernandez. Number 16, Martin Olsen. Number 7, Leon Britton. Number 8, Leroy Burr. Number 42, Tom Carroll. Number 3, Jordan Ayew. Number 9, Levante. And number 23, Gilfie.
When Swansea City were playing at the old Vetch Field, and they're in the 4th tier of English football, you just couldn't have imagined that they'd have a home like this at the Liberty Stadium and they'd have a team like this.
That's incredible, isn't it? We don't ever really talk about Swansea as potential relegation candidates. You look at the stadium, it's all set up for top-class football, and they've had some good footballers in here.
It's taken the Welsh club, Swansea City, a long time to get back into the top flight of English football. They had 2 seasons in the early 1980s, and they've had 1 or 2 flirtations with relegation, but here they are, still going strong.
Yeah, I think what has been the secret is the appointment of some really talented managers. Brendan Rodgers, Roberto Martinez, plenty more add to that. Good investment, and that sees them in the position they are in.
The man in charge is Mark Clattenburg. Well, this should be a great game, and we're off and running. It's looking good, this move. Good through pass. Past his man. Well, he's got his fist to it. And it will be their throw. Martin Olsen into the attacking third. Olsen, and now he's looking for some support. Tries the through pass. They've coped with it well defensively. Well, they're doing their marking properly at the corner here. It looks like it anyway. Olsen. The shot's on! Trying to thread it through here. He's got support here. Well, it's a pretty robust start to the game. It's certainly a foul, but the referee's kept his cards in his pocket. Off the bar. Goalkeeper has to go and get the ball for the goal kick. So let's revisit that effort from Sigurdsson.
Yeah, I thought this was going to creep in just under the bar, but not quite.
Dawson. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Darren Fletcher. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Leon Britton. It's a good place to win the ball here. Now Evans. Too early, offside.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the pass. If he could have just stayed on side, he was through.
Britton. Tom Carroll. It goes out wide again. Martin Olsen. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Came in with a challenge. Llorente taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space, good position.
Britton. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Ayew! Terrific stop. Now the shot. And it's Ben Foster to the rescue for his team. Well, at first sight, Alan, I must say it didn't look like a goal. It's good to have the replay because that helps us if it's tighter, but that wasn't one of the tighter issues.
No, I think we all knew it wasn't over, although one or two of the forwards were appealing with arms up, but that replay, that confirms it.
Comes in strongly. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Goal kick now. Well, Ben Foster was Big Ben there, wasn't he? He just filled the goal. Great work.
He's a master at getting his angles right, isn't he, this goalkeeper?
Neither side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. Olsen. Challenges for the ball. Jakob.
He does read the game well, this lad.
Jordan Ayew. Good forward play from them. He went in well. And he's gone and won the ball with a very good tackle. Darren Fletcher. Jakob trying to find a way through here, probing away. In quickly. Gylfi Sigurdsson. There's some potential in this move. That's the way to win the ball back. Livermore. James Morrison. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. In comes the challenge. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Llorente! The shot, simple save for Foster in goal. Fernando Llorente. He went in well. Carroll on the attack here. Great interception. Neal. James Morrison. First touch was poor. Leon Britton. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Well, he's threaded the pass through neatly to take the lead.
No, no, no! Well, the defenders could only watch and pray because they'd been left for dead, but he just couldn't finish it.
Fernando Llorente. Carroll. Made the challenge well. Morrison. Jake Livermore. Fletcher. Neal. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. But it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. James Morrison. Jordan Ayew. Just working away to try and find an opening. Comes in strongly. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. And they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Livermore. Now Evans. Good reading of the play by the defender. Here's a chance to attack. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Jakob. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Brandt. Nowhere near the goal, actually. Kyle Norton. And in he goes with the tackle. Darren Fletcher. Could be dangerous. This could be a chance. Shots on here. Oh, a good goal, and now they're a goal to the good. He's tucked it away, well out of the goalkeeper's reach.
I love to see that. Don't have to whack it from that kind of position. Just side-footed home.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
West Bromwich Albion goal, number 9, Sunderland.
Jordan Ayew, building steadily here, keeping possession. And he gives it back to him. There's good progress with this attack. Carroll! And that is a whisker away from levelling the scores. Jake Liverpool. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. They've coped with it well defensively. Attacking well here. Livermore. And now the shot! Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Restarting at 2-0.
West Bromwich Albion goal, number 8, Jake Liverpool.
Carroll. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Olsen. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Britain trying to find an opening, not panicking. On to the attack now. Llorente! That's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
Well, when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
Dawson. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And shoots! Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's the glaring miss.
Kyle Norton. Leon Britton. Doing well to keep the ball. Some options now for the pass. Gylfi Sigurdsson. return pass. Tom Carroll. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Now Carroll. They can get one back now. Well, he's got his fist to it. Good forward play from them. Gone for the through pass. Here the challenge is a good one. Carroll. Britton. Leon Britton. Oh, the ball's gone up. 4 added minutes.
4 minutes.
Britton. Carroll. Leon Britton. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Through pass. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Leon Britton. Jakob. James Morrison. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Hardly wasted a ball in this game. Leon Britton. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Trying to thread it through here. And here's the shot. Well, that's the sign of a top-class player to score like that. Well, we thought, Alan, we'd get a very tight game today, but I have to say, this team playing really, really well.
Well, they are playing well, Martin, and they're getting plenty of shots in on goal, aren't they? They're good value.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Swansea City goal!
Darren Fletcher.
Number 42.
Half-time now, and 2-1 is the score at the break. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Got himself a goal, but he does need a little bit of a helping hand.
Back out of the bar. Could be dangerous. This could be a chance. Shots on here. Oh, a good goal, and now they're a goal to the good. Attacking well here. Livermore. And now the shot! For an opening with some good, trying to thread it through here, and here's the shot. Well, that's the sign of a top-class player to score like that.
Referee blows, and we're off for the second half.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Supporting player alongside. Jakob. It's good work between these two. Fletcher. Could be dangerous. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Leon Britton. Britton. Attacking now. It's an exhibit. This could be a chance. Llorente. Oh, great work by the keeper. Decent stop by Ben Foster, but not a difficult one. Jordan Ayew. Comes in strongly. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Britton. Carroll. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Jake Livermore. Attacking well here. Chris Brunt with the cross. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. Jordan Ayew. Fernando Llorente. Well, let's have a look at these stats, and the team with more shots is actually losing the game.
Well, they've done well, two-thirds of the pitch in terms of creating chances, getting shots off, but they just haven't made life difficult enough for the goalkeeper.
Made the challenge well. Cut out the pass. For Swansea City, a change coming up. And he gives it back to him. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Leon Britton. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. It's looking good, this move. Livermore.
Brilliant football from this team. Played into the middle.
Defender to it first. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. Carroll. Jordan Ayew. Now Carroll. Return pass. Jakob. Jake Livermore.
Good forward play from them. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Just working away to try and find an opening. And there is some backup for him in this position. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Jordan Ayew. Jakob. It's a good place to win the ball here. Leon Britton onto the attack now. Carroll. Good defending. Good challenge here. Interception from Darren Fletcher. Britton.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
Jordan Ayew.
It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. He's better usually at crossing than that. It was a defender who got there first quite easily, actually. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Strong tackling, determination. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Morrison. First touch was poor. Martin Olsen, building steadily here, keeping possession. Britton. There's good progress with this attack. Brilliant team play this, with the passing, the movement off the ball to make the passing possible. Cross coming in now.
Swansea City have a corner here, and they'll be looking to make it count and change that scoreline to get back on level terms.
It's substitution time, and one of their better performers is coming off now.
Yeah, his race has been run, and I think the manager just wants some fresh legs in that area of the pitch.
And they're going to make this change now. Oh, he's done well. He's got his goal from midfield.
Yeah, he's had a good, solid game and passed the ball well and got that goal, as you say. Well done.
Good play until they got that challenge in. Field. James Morrison. Darren Fletcher. Morrison. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Now Evans. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Doing well to keep the ball. That's a great interception. Sung-Young-Ki. Great passage of passing play there. He's got his shot off now. Well, the pressure of getting his team level maybe got to him because he's made a hash of it.
I just wonder whether at the end of this match they'll look back on that chance as the one that cost them dearly.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Well, could be a booking here. Well, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think there's any choice there from the ref.
Genuine attempt to go for the ball.
Yeah, he saw the ball and he went for it, but he was just a bit slow and definitely a foul.
And he goes for goal with his head. Well, they've got a corner now and possibly a chance to add to their lead. Comes the challenge. The supporters, Alan, trying to play their part here and lift the home team.
Yeah, I think they believe, Martin. The question is, do those players down on the pitch believe as well here?
Sung-Young-Ki. 10 minutes left of regular time. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Good position, they've worked this. He might be through. Shot on! Well, that's his best save, probably, of the day. We haven't quite seen his A game, have we, up to this point?
No, redeemed himself a little bit there. He's had butterfingers quite often, but safe hands there.
Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. And Evans. And now Brunt. Field. Into the attacking third. Darren Fletcher with a misplaced pass. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Kyle Norton. Sung-Young-Ki. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Good forward play from them. Jakob. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Keeping an eye on the time here. We still could have a decisive moment in the short time that remains. Well, that's going to be a free kick. Change is going to be made. The central midfield player, who's had a good day, is going to be replaced for the closing minutes of the game.
Yeah, this lad's got a confidence, sometimes cockiness about him. He's really commanding on his day, and this was certainly his day.
Defender to it first. Well read by the defender. One more possibility, maybe to get this crucial goal. It was nicely worked until that point, when it broke down, and now they've got to try and regain possession. Keeper's ball. And they've cut it out. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Here's a chance. Going to try his luck. You just wonder if the pressure this late in the game has got to him. That was a poor miss.
Yeah, I think he was trying to write his own headlines there. Bad decision, he had other options.
Jakob. Neil. Gets his foot in there. Neil. Attacking now. Jakob. Real chance. So close to... Referee has reached for his whistle and he's blown it. That is the end of the game. The final score, 2-1. Well, I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
Back out off the bar. Could be dangerous. This could be a chance. Shots on here. Oh, a good goal, and now they're a goal to the good. Attacking well here. Livermore. And now the shot. looking for an opening with some good... Trying to thread it through here. And here's the shot.
Well, that's the sign of a top-class player to score like that.